Wait a second, MAGA means witch in Latin? Yep, what does MAGA mean in Latin? Witch. Similar words, magus, magician, sorcerer, mage, wizard. I guess it's just a coincidence that the highest level at the Church of Satan is MAGA, the 5th degree. Hold on tight for this video and ask yourself, how many coincidences will it take for you to believe this guy is no good? So do you know who this woman is? Yeah, this woman standing right here in front of a portrait of Lucifer with Jacob Rothschild. Well, her name is Marina Abramovic, and she is a high-level witch, deep in the occult and has ties with the elite. And do you want to hear what she said about Trump? Well, listen for yourself.
He's so crazy. That's actually create that awakening, that we finally wake up. Because before it will be another guy and everything was similar. But he's so different than anything else. So he's the magician who waking us up. What do you think about that? The magician who waking us up.
Oh yeah, I guess all of this right here is just a coincidence as well. You can go ahead and pause. And he was wearing this before he became president when he took a trip to Scotland to accept an honorary degree. And for those who do not know anything about Freemasonry, you have the Scottish Rite in Scotland, then you also have the York Rite. But again, this is all just a coincidence, nothing to see here. Oh, and just another weird coincidence, how the Celtic meaning of Donald is world ruler or world wielder. Now stay with me here on this one because this is a really big coincidence. So Donald Trump was born June 14th, 1946, which happened to be on a blood moon lunar eclipse, exactly when the sun stood between the horns of Taurus, the bull. Kind of reminds me of something here back in Egypt. Man, what a photo right here. What a coincidence. So yeah, let's go back to his birthday, June 14th, 1946, during the blood moon, which was 700 days before Israel became a nation. And he just so happens to be the very president who decides to declare Jerusalem the capital of Israel during the 70th year anniversary. But wait, there's more weird coincidences. We can look at the Babylon working, which was a series of magic ceremonies or rituals performed from January to March 1946, remember that year, by author, pioneer, rocket fuel scientist, and occultist Jack Parsons and Scientology founder L. Ron Hubbard. This ritual was essentially designed to manifest an individual incarnation of Babylon. The project was based on the ideas of Aleister Crowley and his description of a similar project in his 1917 novel, Moon Child. Now, the plot to this movie, Moonchild, written by Aleister Crowley, was about white magicians, led by Simon whatever, and a group of black magicians over an unborn child. Now let's go back to the Babylon working rituals. The first of the series of rituals was a complete success. He met Marjorie Cameron in his own home and regarded her as the elemental that he and Hubbard had called through the ritual. Soon, Parsons began the next stage of the series, an attempt to conceive a child, a moon child, remember that, through intercourse magic workings. Although no child was conceived, so they say, this did not affect the results of the ritual to that point. Parsons and Cameron, who Parsons now regarded as the Scarlet Woman Babylon, called forth by the ritual, soon married. The rituals performed drew largely upon rituals and intercourse magic described by English author and occult teacher Aleister Crowley. Crowley was in correspondence with Parsons during the course of the Babylon working and warned Parsons of his potential overreactions to the magic he was performing, while simultaneously deriding Parsons' work to others. So what a coincidence. The spring of 1946, you have these occultists performing intercourse magic to bring forth a moon child with the spirit of Babylon, and the very next blood moon that happens after these rituals, Donald Trump is born. What a coincidence. Now, this is another weird coincidence. You know, you have Nimrod, Tower of Babel, ancient Babylon, builder of towers, desire to elevate himself above God. You got the Trump Towers, mystery Babylon. Again, I'm still not convinced that we are mystery Babylon, but again, some people believe that. Builder of towers, desires to elevate himself above God. We got this 2017 The Economist magazine with the cover of Donald Trump, the world ruler in Celtic, sitting upon the world. Here is a close-up talking about judgment. So there's more I could go into with numerology, gematria, with his name and other things going on, but I felt like this was enough to just point out some weird coincidences that I personally, I don't trust him. I don't trust him, okay? But you can trust him and you can believe whatever you want. You can think I'm crazy and that's fine. But I just want you to focus upon Jesus Christ, the truth, the way, and the life. Because that is my greatest concern right now, the idolatry for this man. I'm not sure what the future holds with him. I believe he is a typology. He is a foreshadow of one to come. But there's a lot of weird coincidences, and I am seeing a lot of Christians being deceived for this man, and I'm trying to sound the alarm to not trust him. Do not trust him. Deception works by telling lies. So don't just trust his words. Look to the Lord and ask him for discernment. And focus upon him, because he is coming soon, guys. But at the end of the day, I love you no matter what you believe, whether you think I'm crazy or not. I'm not sure how you reconcile all these weird coincidences. I still don't know how to reconcile all of it. I am still kind of flabbergasted about it all. Don't know what to make of it. But I cannot ignore these coincidences, and that is why I'm bringing it to you guys. I love you all so much. God bless, and remember, the just shall live by faith.